Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be sharing with you guys some things I learned and that I use to take care of my hair now that is currently colored in this pink purple color. So this is what I use, the shampoo and the conditioner together every time I wash my hair. I never skip out the conditioner, and I use this shampoo brush. Oh my gosh, like this is a lifesaver. It's not really rough, so it really it scrubs my scalp really good and gets rid of all that like gunk and gel and everything that sits on my scalp and oil. And so like when you dye your hair, usually you have some color on your roots, so this is really good for getting rid of the dye that's sitting on your scalp. So yeah, that's what I use. I really love this, like this and this shampoo and conditioner together. They smell really good, and it's pink like my hair, so I like it. Personally, I prefer using durags over scarves or bonnets because they don't slide off when I sleep at night, and it keeps my twists, braids, and a slip back in place when I do protective styling. I know men usually wear it more than women, but they're a go-to for me. So for the hot oil treatment, I usually use the oils that I used in my previous video, the last one. So if you haven't watched that, go and check it out. But amla oil or castor oil, and I use the Dax as well, and I heat that all up and I use it on my scalp before I wash my hair, or sometimes after. I prefer to do this after I wash my hair, but yeah, that's what I do personally. So I'm pretty sure you've heard this in other videos, but they're always like, make sure that you have a spray bottle. I use this is my spray bottle, and I always have it around. Sometimes I don't have gel on me, so I like to just mist it, and it keeps it moisturized and not like dry and crunchy. Because even when I use the gel and it dries, like certain eco gels that I used in the past, they'd dry and have this like crunchy feeling and this like white, I don't even know what to call it, you know that white thing that you use when you get from using eco gel and like moisturizer. Yeah, I have that, so I always use water to get rid of that. So back when my hair was black, I wasn't really sure how blue hair would look at me, like how purple hair, red hair, green hair would look at me. So before I tried dyeing it, I bought hair wax. So this is what I used before actually dyeing it, and this is the purple one. I have red as well, but I can't find it. But yeah, it's really good, and it doesn't dry out your hair, and it doesn't actually dye your hair. It's like paint, and it washes right off, and it doesn't stain anything. So it's really good once it's dry, but once you wet it, you know, it's gonna run out and get everywhere. This is like a really good alternative to try before you actually dye your hair, so I recommend it. So what I like to do when I'm re-dyeing my hair, I always wait until the dye is like completely faded out or almost completely faded out. So if I'm going to touch up my hair, I wait until like it's pink, like a really bright pink. That's the time I know that okay, I need to like re-dye it. And when I'm doing that also, I don't dye my hair when it's dirty. You know, I make sure that I washed it like a week before, like a couple days or like 3 days before I actually dye it, because when you're dyeing it on like oily greasy hair, it won't absorb the dye as good as like if you dye it like with clean hair. So yeah. Has your hair stopped growing since you dyed it? No, it grows the same way. It grew out a lot actually from the last time that you guys saw me do that bleaching and dye my hair when it was green to pink. It grew a lot. How often do you dye your hair? Very often, I guess. Every time it fades out, and when it's fading, it has this like orange color that I don't really like. Let me see if I can find it. You can see some of it here. It has an orange color that I don't like, so I touch up my hair much more often with pink hair than I did with blue hair. How can I change my texture without using cream? Bleach change yours? Does bleach change yours? So my hair texture actually changed since I bleached my hair, and I realized that bleach is still a chemical. It's still technically like cream, I guess. I changed my hair texture, so yeah. How do you pick colors? They always fit you, but how do you know which one will fit you? Like I said before, I use hair color wax, and that's how I get to like kind of experiment before actually going on with like, okay, I'm gonna dye my hair this color. Do you use silk bonnet? Oh, I do have one, but I don't use it. I prefer using the durags, so you'll find me more in durags than anything else. Well, for me personally, they don't really slip off, but the bonnets they do. I don't like that about it. So it's like when I put on a bonnet and I go to sleep, I always wake up without it. So like, what's the sense, you know? So that's why I made a switch to the rags, and they never failed me. So yeah. Does it dry easily, and does it break? It dries easily. I realize with the colored hair, I have to put more effort into it. Like, I have to really moisturize my hair more often, oil my hair more often, because it does dry out really quickly. I definitely have to be using this more often and moisturizers more often. So if you're planning on like coloring your hair, you should definitely make sure that you have that consistency with moisturizing your hair. It's prone to breakage if you don't care it. Has your hair started shedding a lot since? No, my hair doesn't shed that much, and I don't know if you're asking this because it looks shorter. I cut my hair, so that's why it might look that way. How much new growth you have? Well, not that much. My hair grew up more, I think, in the middle. I'll show you guys. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but like, it grew up a fair amount. I'd say 2 inches. Color is next. I don't know. I'm thinking of trying a color I never tried before. Like actually dyeing my hair that color. I've tried it before, but I haven't dyed it that color before. So stay tuned for that. What's your favorite hair products? Any products from Alicane Naturals, Crema Nature, because it smells really good. So I like Crema Nature products, and I really love castor oil. I think it's really good for hair growth and like eyebrows, edges, hair on a whole. It's really good for that. Castor oil that I have, someone that lives close to me, he makes the castor oil, and I think I really like his own better than the rest. Like, the scent isn't overpowering or anything, so I buy it directly from him.